Hey everybody, this is Craig from 9 Volt Games. I haven't done one of these videos in a while. Let's just talk about things. So, I did a little family trip today. No, you know what? First, let's do this one. I did a little family trip today. And before that, I actually hooked up my N64 because my youngest one was pointing at my hoodie because it's hoodie season and it has Majora's Mask on it and he wanted to see it. So I come down here, I hook up my N64, and I started showing him some N64 games. I ended up mashing out on some Castlevania 64 for a little while. And I don't really understand why I hated that game so much. Maybe I hated it back in the day because it was touted as this huge thing, and now it's just more going back and playing something that's classic but not classic because a lot of people didn't like it. But I didn't think it was actually that terrible now going back and playing it. It's not an extremely difficult game. Maybe it's because we're so desensitized to terrible doesn't make sense. Terrible cameras. Oh, by the way, what kind of alcoholic beverage are you drinking, Craig? I'm not. This is coffee. I'm fucking exhausted. All right, so that being said, I've actually been down here because I was talking about putting all my stuff in the bins. Well, we got it all out now. It's nice and cool down here, doing some fixing up some shit. So I've been playing some classic games. I ran through Dragon Power and Guerrilla War the other night. So I was thinking, you know what? I should go back and start doing some more retro games. So I'm gonna start going back and doing retro games. And I know Gary actually asked me to do the Genesis collection. I would love to do the Genesis collection. I thought I've already done it. That's why I haven't done it yet. I got like fucking almost 700 videos on here, so it's hard for me to go back. So sometimes I double up, and sometimes I think I did something and I never did it, and I don't want to double up, so I don't do it. But I will go and do. I'll do the Genesis collection, absolutely. But there's other games. I'm thinking about doing some N64 games. I'm thinking about doing some regular NES games. So I think I want to go retro for a little while because when it comes to newer games, I don't seem to be in agreement with other people. I'm sorry, but No Man's Sky is fantastic. And I'm probably the only person on earth that's actually excited for the new Call of Duty because it's something different. But so when it comes to mainstream stuff, my opinion is actually not very popular. So I'm gonna go back and just start doing some retro stuff, and then, revisit some of the modern stuff after hype and hatred has died down, because the hate for No Man's Sky is so fucking real right now. It's actually unreal. But let's talk about a different hate that we can all get on board with. Is you all know my personal feelings about Google and their advertising and blah blah blah. So I like how the internet is now going apeshit over the demonetization. Real word because of Google, but demonetization, right? They don't monotonization, whatever. You fucking they're now. I don't know why it's all of a sudden a big thing. This has been a thing since 2012. I don't know why it's a big thing now, and I think it's only a big thing because it's starting to happen to big channels. But there's a bunch of YouTubers out there that actually make money that are obviously substantially bigger than me, and they're actually getting hit, and their videos are not able to have advertisements anymore because if you speak a certain way or you talk about a certain subject that's sensitive and blah blah blah, you can't make money on YouTube. Look this up. I'm so fucking serious about this. So I can't stand about these JW fucking the social justice people. It's a whole generation of things of you're hurting my feelings, so you can't say things, and then all of a sudden this is how it spreads out. Now advertisers, or Google thinks certain advertisers, don't want their ads being promoted on like a channel like mine. This is why I never really paid attention to this, but this is why I've done appeals for the last 6 years and I have gotten shit for response. I swear all the fucking time. I say cunt, I say bitch, I say dicks. I don't gay bash, and I don't bash against genders. And I'm actually a friend to the gay and trans community on Twitter. I promote a trans person all the time. So, and the best thing is I don't highlight it. Up until this video, I don't highlight that. I don't put it as a flag thing like other people do when they're like gay pride and they change their avatars and stuff. I don't think that's supportive. I think that's you showing people that you're supportive, so it makes yourself look better. And I know some of these channels do that shit. I don't like it, and I think it actually makes you more of a horrible human being. But it's more like a self-promotion of look how unbiased I am. But it's those people now that are starting to get hit with the things, and I'm sitting here like it's none of my business. But it is my business, and it actually gets me very excited because I was stripped of it so long ago, and I didn't fully understand why I never got it back, and now I understand it's because I'm too foul for an advertiser. So sue me. I don't care. I'll never change my ways. I've had people come up and say, you can do videos on our channel and you're going to have advertisements, but you can't speak the way that you speak. And I tell them to fuck off every single time. That's why I've never had a partnership that's lasted more than 2 weeks. Gamerholics. But that's not even a partnership. That was just a thing. But my channel's still bigger than them, and my channel's so fucking small. Anyways, listen. See, that type of shit. That's why advertisers don't want me. And it's funny to me now because I've been doing whatever I wanted to do, as frequent or as not frequent as I wanted to do, whatever language I wanted to do. I think I made Hiroshima jokes. Like, it's been awful. I don't know if I made any Holocaust jokes yet. I probably wouldn't do that. That's actually beyond me. I don't know. It's not mine prerogative. But listen, it gets me excited because now all these people are like, we're going to turn to Patreon and we're going to do this and we're going to do this because we still need to make money. And that's great. That's what you're basing your career off of. But eventually everybody's going to fade out. And you do something like PewDiePie. He's gigantic. I don't like his videos, but the dude's extremely smart with his money. He is very smart with his money. And for the people who are smart with their money, they don't care. These other channels that this is their income, and who knows, maybe they put out as much as they got coming in. They're the people that are getting scared. They're the people that are making videos, and they're like, I don't want to have to change what I do. And the funny thing is, a lot of these people are going to have to change their content if they want to continue making money on YouTube. I have never been so happy. I don't care how much flack I get for this. I have never been so happy to have a real job and do YouTube for fun. Because let's face it, if you're YouTube famous, you got a gimmick, and it's like acting. I'm not saying it's not a real job. I just mean, like, who's that guy that I don't like? Somebody said something before. Keemstar, right? Drama alert. That's not a job. That's not a job. You're the TMZ of the gaming community, in which nobody really cares about. I don't understand how that guy gets so many hits. So all these people, like, he's probably one of the people who's being threatened because the stuff he talks about. He brings up shit about other people and drama and blah, blah, blah. And I guess that's toxic to advertisers. But some people absolutely love watching that shit. So I actually don't think, as much as I don't like some of these people, I don't think they should be stripped of their chance to make money off of this stuff because it's controversial. People love controversy. I don't know. Because of how foul some of my shit is, like, my fuck you Google and my PETA rant and my Best Buy and my rant about gaming critics and my rant about sexism in gaming, all that stuff is like my most foul shit at the top, and that's my most viewed. It's my most viewed stuff. Silent Hill 2 HD re-release. A lot of people were angry about it. I'm the only person who wasn't angry about it. That's a controversial topic. It's one of my top things, so I don't understand why they would pull money from it. But I inspect all the major rotating components of aircraft and spacecraft engines. I do this shit for fun. I've never been so happy to be able to say that. So, for anybody asking, that's what I do. I do non-destructive testing on aerospace materials. Mostly, it's all fucking airplane engines. I occasionally do some spacecraft stuff. So, I can't tell you what companies I work for, but yeah, that's what I do. So when people ask me about making money on here, I don't care. The best part is they think the advertisers don't like this language, but didn't I tell everybody about E3, how Bethesda and their production company that was doing a video for them approached my channel? They approached my channel and they took an awful video. I still can't find where it was, but they told me it was going to be there. They asked me permission. They signed a release, and they had me sign a release, and they sent me info back saying, you know, we looked at all your videos. We want this one, and we want this one, and we're going to cut it in clips. They were both horrendous. Not like quality-wise, just the things I was talking about. I even ripped on Bethesda in one of them, and they still took the video. So it's great. So I don't understand this and what this whole demonetization crap is, but I just think it's funny that now it's happening to people, something that's happened to me for the last 6 years, and it's just been an ascent of jokes that I make on here now because I do it for free. And I think that, you know, if you are truly a game reviewer, and half the time I am not, because I don't review anything I don't like, I don't think you should really get money involved if it's something that you want to do like this. If you have a gimmick and it's an acting gig for you, good for you. Good for you. PewDiePie, I'm sorry, it's an acting gig for him. And guess what? It worked, and he made a lot of money. But these new up-and-comers, there's going to be no swearing. Who fucking cares about people's feelings? I don't. I'm sorry. I'm so serious about this. I care about the people who come here and talk to me respectfully. I enjoy talking to you. If you're willing to make an interaction with me and you're being pleasant about it, absolutely. If someone attacks you on here, and like I've done in the past, I will do everything I can to destroy them. I did a video about one person in particular who was doing that to people. So, I mean, that's the extent of it. But as far as me saying something, like I made up the Holocaust joke. If you came on here and you were like, oh my God, I'm 27 years old and I'm Jewish and I'm offended, and be like, cool, you're 27 years old means you weren't in the Holocaust. I don't feel bad for you. If an old lady came up to me and was like, I'm a survivor of Holocaust, I'd say, shit, I'm sorry. But other than that, I don't know. Maybe I'm adopted, so I got thicker skin than people, but goddamn, we got a generation of pussies coming up to the fact that they're ruining YouTubers that I don't even enjoy. And I think that's upsetting. And funny, but I think that's upsetting. It's censorship, guys. It's all censorship. I know it took me a long time to get to what I was saying here, but it's censorship. And that's what I can't stand. That's why I don't want to make money, and that's why I don't want a partner, like a partnership, because they want to censor you. And now YouTube is going to make it where if you want to make money, you're going to be fucking censored. We don't want you saying things like lame, because it means something a long time ago about your legs not working. The fuck out of here. That's so fucking... you know what? I'm going to say it. I actually have a rule against saying this because... I don't know, it personally doesn't taste good coming out of my mouth, but it's going to right now. This whole thing with the YouTube and the censorship and the no advertisers are going to like your content is fucking retarded. Thank you guys for watching.